Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. Last time, we saved Dawn's Pokedex. Yeah, we weren't her knight in shining armor, we just rescued the piece of technology that she herself admits is terrible at filling up. Doesn't sound like we really did much when I put it that way, but we also exited Veilstone and entered the Maniac Tunnel, an experience that would turn anyone into a maniac. This time, we find ourselves further south of Veilstone at Valor Lakefront. I don't want to progress. I want to go up here and grab this, an Ultra Ball. These item balls are just surprising me more and more with how good they are, dang. Yeah, we want to go further down and make our way toward Pastoria City. Here we are at the resort near Valor Lakefront. What am I to do? I've got to drop my sweet key somewhere again. Well, better than a sour key. Wait, the hotel staff are going to be mad at you for losing it? Girl, I lose my keys every dang time I stay at hotels. I go downstairs and they laugh at me a little bit when I tell them my story, but after I show them my ID, they're pretty cool with returning it to me. She was saying the dowsing machine makes it easy to find, and she was right. There's the sweet key. We will go and return it to her, just so see whatever reward we can get. What am I to do? We have it right here. Okay, you catch on. That's my sweet key. You found it for me. Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you. And she just walks off. Maybe the pun was meant to be my reward? If so, you're my kind of girl. I'll come in here and talk to you. She steps away from me. Here's something for your trouble. We get the White Flute. The flutes are infinite use items that can heal various status problems. I don't remember which one the white one is off the top of my head. Also, people telling me to point this out. If you hit select to change the order of your items will scroll faster. I don't know why it doesn't scroll this fast normally. I knew this, but I think it's really stupid, so that's why I don't do it. The White Flute makes wild Pokemon more likely to appear. So let me get this straight. You gave me pretty much the only flute that I would never use for anything. It's useful if you want to encounter some rare Pokemon and you want to make running into the encounters take less time, but still, it's really... If we go down this way, we see a familiar face. I'm willing to bet the dev team really liked this guy's sprite. Stop, stop, yes you! Sunny Shore City, which is down this road, had a major blackout! Crews are working on restoring power, but the road's closed now. Let me get this straight. Just because they can't turn on their lights, they're ignoring any and all tourism from their city. I guess to be fair, I could imagine Vegas doing the same thing. This place. This is 7 Stars Restaurant. This is a bit of a precursor to X and Y in a way. You can partake in battles while you're here. The trainers rotate out each day, so you can get a lot of experience. I don't need to fight these trainers for anything, and I don't consider any of them trainers of interest because it's not reliable what you're going to find day by day. So that's why I'm not going to do that. I'd rather be in a pool than the sea. The salty tang of the sea tastes like my tears after a hard day at work. It also tastes like the tears of a speedrunner that got screwed by RNG. Pee-pee up. Man, this is a ritzy area of town if they're just leaving stuff laying on the ground that's this valuable. Let's see what's in this building right here. There's a lot of different buildings here that all have different things for us to see and do. Hello, Masuda-san. Hi, I'm the game director. That's totally what Junichi Masuda sounds like. He's probably more like, oh, you working on... Okay, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I have too much respect for the man than to fall into stereotypes with accents. I hope you'll come show me your Pokedex when you filled it up more. As you've guessed, like in every Pokemon game, you can talk to the game director after you've caught every Pokemon in the Pokedex, and there is something waiting for you. It's the same thing in each and every game, so I'm sure you know what it is. And if you don't, I'm not going to spoil it. I will not be getting it on this playthrough because I am not going out for catching them all, but it is there if you want to. Me, I'm just a simple guy. I let my guitar do all my talking. Ah, so you're one of those really cool guitarists that can basically make your guitar sing the lyrics. I love that. It's always really cool to see people do that. I've always, like, really wanted to see somebody, like, just make it say things. I love it when guitarists talk. Let me gaze into your eyes. I will read your fortune. I like the word gaze. It's so nice. Gaze. An unseeable accident lurks. Whether you succumb to it or rise above, it all depends on you. I'll keep that in mind next time I get an unfortunate crit. Traveling troupe of street performers. In place of formal introduction, please take this. TM92. That's substitute Trick Room. Trick Room, a doozy of a weird time twister move. Trick Room, I personally think is one of the most fascinating moves out there. I know that it doesn't have like the most competitive use out of everything, but it makes it so that speed order is reversed. The slowest Pokemon gets to attack sooner. It's just all around a really neat attack, and there's a lot of interesting applications you can do for it. It makes more tanky teams a lot more useful than they would be otherwise. It's in effect for 5 turns, and it stays in effect if you switch, so keep all that in mind. I didn't mean to look in this guy's trash, even though he probably throws away valuable stuff all the time. Do you know about the Space Center in the Hoenn region? A rocket launching into space. I must see that during my lifetime. See, we can talk to him a few more times. We'll say other things. Whirl Island's Johto region, a silver-colored Pokemon. I must see that during my lifetime. Well, rich man, I don't mean to brag, but yours truly captured that silver Pokemon in the Whirl Islands quite a few years ago when he was just a novice. Let's play. Okay, no. But, you know, maybe if I'm feeling generous one of these days, I'll let you see it. Because I can do that, yeah. Hello, you wish to stay a night? But you've no reservations. I'm afraid we're totally booked. We can stay in the lobby, though, like a homeless person usually would. And we can restore our Pokemon to full health. I guess technically we are homeless if we're on a journey. Nothing against that. Hotel is romantic. I hope a night on a Pokemon will sweep me away for a honeymoon here. I'll go change into my suit of armor and ride it on my bee barrel. Sorry, it's just such a funny image in my mind. On another note, I gotta say, I don't care for this music. I'll be quiet and let you judge for yourself for a moment, but it's just like, da-na-na. Just listen. I can believe some people liking the more laid-back nature of it, but I just think it sounds generic, so let's hop on our bike, and I don't want to fight you, I don't want to fight you either, I don't want to fight anyone, because there's no trainers of interest on this route, and we can just blaze right through it! That is, until we notice this house. Dr. Footstep's house. Footprints reveal all. Well, now I know what you're into. Let's see you answer for yourself. Pokemon are quite easy for me to read. I need only see their footprints and their innermost thoughts are revealed to me. Oh, you are skeptical of my claim? Then let your Curlia walk in front of me right here. Well, joke's on you. Curlia doesn't even have any feet. Its footprint's just gonna be a little dot. I guess maybe it technically has a footprint in that case, but still. If I said there can be friendship between people and Pokemon, well, Curlia's friends understand. But if you see Emil and Scythe, you will understand, because Emil and Scythe are friends. And that is what your Curlia thinks of you. I must say, your Curlia and you share a very close bond. This is for you. You get the footprint ribbon. This will tell you if you have the maximum possible happiness with a given Pokemon. Ribbons, I have not gone over them yet. They are related to Pokemon contests for the most part. There are some that you can earn through other sources like this, but it's more or less just to show things that you have achieved in Pokemon contests. I always found it kind of fun as a kid to see just how many ribbons I could get on a given Pokemon, and you know, it might be good for me to have Dr. Footstep look at Supernova, because I've been trying to build his happiness back up. Yeah, I want to see here. Clefairy, what do you got? It's interesting what you can tell by just looking at somebody's feet. I think, yes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get this. Come on, just give it, yes, okay. So now, that means my return for sure does 102 power. I'm so excited to use it next. I'm gonna sneak right past you, and I'm gonna use Rock Smash on this while I'm sounding all happy. I'm just so happy, I'm sorry. And you're not gonna battle me, are you? No, you're not, big guy. TM40 Aerial Ace! That definitely broke my tranquilness. That is a 60 power flying type move that can never miss. In theory, I would want to give that to Acrobat, but I don't want to use finite TM, so I'm not going to. It's a really good one. This is how a grown-up battles. Oh, you're a grown-up, are you? I guess it's all just as well that we're fighting you. There are 2 new encounters on Route 213. How about we go over them? Even though she only has 1 Pokemon. First, by using the Good Rod, you can obtain Remoraid. This is a weird Pokemon. How it goes from fish to octopus, I will never understand. It's definitely one of the standout evolution chains out there. If you want to raise it, it's decently useful. It has equal attack and special attack when fully evolved. And Octillery, its evolved form, has the unique attack of Octazooka, but it's honestly pretty weak. It lowers accuracy, it's water type, it's basically a worse Muddy Water. I guess as a fun fact, Remoraid is based on the Gunfish enemy from Pulseman, another game that Game Freak worked on. If you've never played it, definitely do. It's on Virtual Console, and if I could describe it in short terms, it's basically Plasma Kirby plus Mega Man. Can't go wrong with that. Second, only in Diamond and Pearl on this route you can find Floatzel. You'd think with the sea of creepy Pokedex entries out there, this thing would use that thing around its neck to drown people, but no, it's actually a lifeguard true to its appearance. As previously stated, the Weasel line is a physical sweeper, and it learns moves like Aqua Jet and Crunch to support this. We're actually not far off from being able to teach Floatzel Ice Fang in the very next town, no less, so, yeah, no better time to get it. Got the Iapapa, Aguav, and Rost berries. I apologize for making a pun out of that berry! Oh, also the citrus berry was new last video. I guess I feel like an idiot now. Let's plant that. I definitely want to get my numbers up. There. All happy. If I'm not mistaken, and I don't think I am, there is an item down here. I know there is. This is one that I remember. See it reacting. And then we go down. Is it? Couldn't give me that, could you? Oh, I somehow managed to think that Wingull was first on a later route, but here it is right in front of me, so I guess I'm going over it now. Look at it as a blessing in disguise in the form of a majestic seagull flying over the sunset. I can't explain why, but the water flying type, even though I know it's good, sounds really tough on Gyarados, but it just never sounds like a good type on the Wingull family for me. It's weird. I know that they're fairly bulky, but I don't get it. Wingull can make a good HM user between Fly and Defog, and it's also a water type, so there's that. If you want to actually raise Wingull, Pelipper has decent enough bulk, and it can stand up to most physical attackers even without a type advantage. Water and Flying aren't bad offensive types, but its ability doesn't really do it many favors. I wish it had a better ability. If it just had something better than that, I feel like it would be a much more used Pokemon than it is. To make a long story short, there was, and it's a Hyper Potion, which recovers 200 HP, not 120, like I said a few videos back. It's one of those items where I just feel like I mix up the numbers a fair amount, so apologies for that. Get to this gate, and finally, we have arrived in Pastoria City, or at least the gate of it. Let's go in and hear the new theme! And it's actually pretty laid back, so I'm not gonna say any more about that. Visiting here to see the Great Marsh. I'm staying at the Lakeside Hotel. You're just like a totally impatient boy I met earlier. Just like you, he was very close with his Pokemon. Hey, thanks for making me smile. This might put a smile on your face. Try dressing up Pokemon with this Chimchar mask. Lady, there are many ways to make me smile. In fact, I pretty much smile all dang day long. Reminding me of all the Chimchars I have fought while talking about Barry is definitely not one of them. Ugh. Go over this way, and this is the gym. If you were to come here any earlier, Barry would be blocking the door to it. That's why you couldn't fight this gym before beating Maylene. For now, let's just go into the center. I want to heal up my Pokemon now that we've gotten to a new town. Wouldn't want to lose and respawn back in... I don't know if I'd respawn over at the Lakeside Hotel or not. I don't know if that counts. I would assume it does. I want to pause here for a moment now that I've gotten a chance to take in the Pastoria City music a little bit. I like how I was making comments about the song being super bland as though we were hearing it for the first time, and it's actually the Salacion Town theme. I guess that shows just how much I forgot this song and how much I don't really much care for it. Anyway, Pastoria City, all new place, and while I was healing, I decided to go and do my daily events while I was at it. I made a little boo-boo. I picked these berries thinking that I had already plucked them on screen. I hadn't done that. It was 2 Persian berries and 2 Nanab berries, so no harm done. We've already seen those, no big deal. In Pastoria City, there's a few new things for us to check out. Is this a... Okay, I was about to say, it looked a bit more like a Cleffa in the field spray. Hee-hee. I like to think of it more as pip-pee, but I'm a bit of a classic person like that. Great Marsh keeps the weather cool in the summertime. It's a good town for water-type Pokemon. Well, that sounds all fine and good. How about we check out the Pokemart? We haven't gone there since getting 4 badges, and I don't think... Hello, what are you? It's a wood carving of the Pokemon Krogunk. Even though it's made of wood, it looks like it's seeping poison. Ah, so that's how they hypnotize you into paying these outrageous prices. Well, seriously speaking, I don't think there are any new items you get for 4 badges. No, I think it's 5 is when you get another Mart refresh. So that's not any different. I want to check it to be sure. However, Clerk on the left has some new items, I think. Airmail, Nest Ball, Dusk Ball, Quick Ball. We haven't seen these yet. Quick Balls are amazing. Anyone who has ever tried to complete a Pokedex in any sort of recent game knows this to be true. They have a ×4 catch rate in this game if used on the first turn of battle, and every turn after that it's a ×1 catch rate. Really extreme. You can get a lot of Pokemon just caught with these things really easily without having to weaken them. Heck, even some rare Pokemon with low catch rates you might even get lucky with. Some people might call it cheap and say it defeats the purpose of weakening Pokemon to catch them, but there's like 500 Pokemon as of this game. It's justified. Want to head into this house? Because you have something really good for me. I've been hiking all around the Sinnoh region. I love planting berries wherever I go. I'll give you a berry too. Please plant it somewhere. From her, we get a Colbur berry. She will give you a random berry out of a selection once a day. These berries have the special effect of, if they are held by a Pokemon, they will reduce the damage from 1 attack of a given type. Really nice, and you want to go talk to her daily. I don't know where she was hiking in Sinnoh, because she's the only place where you can get them, and there's really, like, no place you can find them in the wild, but I wanted to show that she's there. Really good for competitive use. If you have, like, a quad weakness that comes up really often, could be good. It is consumed in single player, so keep that in mind. This area, if I'm not mistaken, oh, does have an item. You are Zing! Zing! I've noticed something. In Diamond and Pearl, a lot of these vitamins that we've been just finding on the ground lately really aren't that good. Like, I think in Diamond and Pearl, that's like a full heal or something like that. So I'm a little bit impressed that they just upped the quality of the items in Platinum so much, because so many common, not that helpful items have been upped to things like this. Special defense... Supernova, you can take that. I've been giving a lot of vitamins to Supernova. She's just awesome. Has good stats all the way around, so I'm very proud of her. Before we go anywhere else in Pastoria City, I want to head out to Route 212, and it is raining violently. Wow. I deal with this on a daily basis around where I live, where the rain's just super violent, and it's really tough to drive in and stuff, but just kind of seeing it in a game, it kind of makes things come full circle for how my day has been so far. Want to use my dowsing machine, because right in here, getting stuck in the marsh right there. Right in here, come on, where is it? Okay, so one up, one left. Or, is it? Look, I can't use the dowsing machine while I'm stuck. Okay, it's there. Dawnstone! I think you know what I'm gonna do. That's why I wanted to head out here. We're not gonna go over encounters yet. We're not gonna do any of that stuff. Instead, I am just gonna use the Dawnstone on Scythe, and it will finally live up to its nickname. Oh, I've been waiting a long time for this one. This is gonna be a lot of fun, folks. I have been waiting so long. Not that Curlia was hard to use or anything. Curlia was great, but this is gonna be even better. That's it, we got Gallade. Remember for a while I was considering using Machop on my team. Ooh, Psycho Cut, okay, I'll take that. Some people were telling me not to advance past level 30 or 31 to get Psycho Cut, so get that. That is a 70 power Psychic type move, physical, and it has a high critical hit ratio. We're really seeing the effects of the physical special split. Some people might argue that maybe I should keep Psychic, because Gallade does have a decent special attack stat, and that is still same type attack bonus, 90 power. You know, the more I'm saying it out loud, maybe I will hang on to that for a little bit just so I have it. I have Fly at this point. I don't need Teleport anymore. Oh. That gives us Psycho Cut. I bet you guys thought that Golbat to Crobat or Zubat to Golbat would be the greatest buff that any member of our party would receive in a single video. Oh no, no, I have not even begun to fight and show you just how awesome Gallade is going to be for us. I want to head into this house. Go to Slacy in town for my big brother, the newspaper that gave me heart scales for running errands. I have been doing this off screen pretty much every single day that I have had the chance to. This guy is the Move Maniac, even though he prefers Move Tutor. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to offend you by introducing you by the wrong name just because it was what my eyes locked onto first. If a Pokemon can learn a move leveling up and they have advanced beyond that level, he will reteach it for a heart scale. All of that newspaper, part-time work, and all that digging underground that we did back in Eterna City, it's coming in handy now. Let's see what Scythe is able to learn. We have Leaf Blade, Night Slash, Lyric Confuse and Double Team, Teleport, Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter might be good. Slash Swords Dance. Oh boy. Let's go for the Leaf Blade. I am very excited to do this. I know we already have a lot of grass type moves, but it's better than Magical Leaf. Let's just throw that on there. 90 power, high critical hit chance. We get that. On the subject of just doing those daily events between videos, I have to say this. A lot of you in the comments have been saying that 4th generation is so much better than you remember it watching these videos, and I'm really happy to hear you say that, because I've always thought it was underrated, but even I'm thinking it's better than I remember it being, though, because between videos, especially when I haven't been able to record, I've been doing, like, daily events all I can. Like, really, like, if you don't believe me, like, you know, you need to look no further than my berry inventory, but it's not just that. I've gotten just so many heart scales for this purpose. I think I still have at least 10 in my inventory from doing all those newspaper quests and stuff. In fact, I have 13 of these things, and people say that they're hard to come by. I really had an easy time of it. You know, while we're at it, since we have so many extras, let's see if any of our other Pokemon can learn anything useful. Acrobat can get Cross Poison. That is the same type attack bonus move, but offensively in this game, Poison only beats Grass. It is 70 power and high critical hit chance, so it is stronger than Wing Attack. I think I will teach this. I was kind of on the fence about it for a little bit. It also does have a chance of poisoning. Do I want to get rid of Bite for that, though? I did say myself I'm probably not going to use Mean Look for a super long time, so when the time comes for us to use Mean Look, we can just use a Heart Scale to teach Mean Look back to it, and then we can just use another Heart Scale to get Cross Poison back. I think that sounds pretty good. Clefairy's got some interesting moves, not much we haven't seen already that I haven't talked about, but what I did want to mention is that off-screen while doing my daily events while I was healing, yeah, Clefairy grew to level 37 and tried to learn Moonlight. It's an HP restoration move that varies depending on the weather. It gets buffed by Sunny Day, nerfed by everything else if I'm not mistaken. And if you're wondering why it gets buffed by Sunny Day even though it's Moonlight, it's because Sunny Day is called Clear Sky in Japan. Simple as that. Man, poor Bodhi. I've already been thinking that Bodhi's been kind of overshadowed by his teammates for a while now, but dang, that's all you can learn through the tutor? I'm sorry, Bodhi. Like, you'll have a chance to shine. Don't worry. You will have a chance to shine very soon. That's everything I wanted to take care of here in town, at least for now. But we got a new member of our team. I think it would be a crime if we didn't try out our new team member of Gallade on at least somebody. Where to find an opponent? Where to find an opponent? Ah, you'll do nicely. Whoops. I'm not always going to plow into you every time we meet. How's that going, Emil? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon to see how buff and tough you are. I am gonna be so happy to do this battle. Oh man, you have no idea. What are you starting off with? We got Staravia, level 34, normal flying type, Intimidate for its ability. Double Team, Wing Attack, Quick Attack, and Endeavor. Hasn't changed one bit, I don't think, in the way of movesets. It's the same annoying Staravia that legitimately worries me every time I battle Barry. But I don't think I need to worry. Supernova is level 37, very over-leveled thanks to that experience share. Of course I miss as soon as I'm all happy. And he gets off a second double team. See what I mean? Like, there's just... Unless you have, like, Shockwave, there is just nothing you can do to prepare for this thing. It's so annoying. I'm confident Supernova will knock it out in one hit, though. Please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's using that old special attack stat. Get 822 experience, and what do you got next? Monferno! I knew you'd do that. That is so cute. Monferno is level 36 and somehow has not evolved fully. Firefighting type, Blaze for its ability. Mach Punch, Leer, Flame Wheel, Fury Swipes. You can't do a dang thing to me. I resist your fighting type Mach Punch. You're doing Leer. That's cute. I bet you were gonna do Flame Wheel next turn. Well, that hardly even matters. There you go. Psycho Cut. Done. Oh, wow. Critical hit. First time I ever used it. I hope that's an omen of how using Gallade is gonna be in the future. Next up, Weasel. I can stay in. I got Leaf Blade. Why not? Weasel is level 32 water type. Swift Swim for its ability. Aqua Jet, Quick Attack, Growl, and Pursuit. Using a priority move, because it's the only way you'll get it ahead of me. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to sound overly pompous. I just really like Gallade a lot. It's really fun. That type coverage, yo. I mean, I could make it even... Another critical hit. Dang. Okay. I know that I could make Gallade even better, potentially, by giving it Swords Dance in place of Psychic. It'll probably just be a temporary thing that I hang on to Psychic, but still. Last up, he's got Roselia, level 32, Grass Poison type, Natural Cure for its ability. Magical Leaf, Mega Drain, Poison Sting, and Leech Seed. It doesn't have Poison Point, so I can use Psycho Cut without worrying about it. Good night, Roselia. Also, of course, he would have Ponyta on his team if he didn't have that Monferno. He always has one Grass, one Fire, one Water. You've seen it all in the sidebar. All that good stuff. Easiest Barry win we have had so far. What just happened? Yeah, great reaction. Gallade just happened, buddy. Yeah, maybe it did get a bit tougher since last time. A bit, he says. That even shocked me a bit, so yeah. I got beat because I was careless. Oh yeah, I joined Mr. Wake as an apprentice. I want my own theme song. Barry, Barry, he's really awesome and stuff. He's running away. Okay, no, I'm just being really stupid. Some people might criticize that I didn't save Barry for a little bit later because we're not tackling the gym quite right away. I just wanted to show that really quick. I thought it'd be kind of a waste if we got a new team member this time and didn't get to show it off. But with that done, that's everything in Pastoria City itself other than the gym. And of course, other than the main attraction. Next time on Pokemon Platinum. we enter the Great Marsh. See you guys then.